looks like. All right, it says we are live. Welcome, people. We got to do our little to make sure we're live. Says we are. Yeah, there I go. I don't know where it's at on here. Click on that. There we go. Yeah, there I go. I don't know where it's at on here. All right, so we got to hit
On Alfred Myers or on Better for Today?
It's on Alfred Myers, so I'm going to put it now on Better for Today. All right, if I can find it.
Alfred Myers or on Better for Today?
It's on Alfred Myers, so page. Oh, what they just did sent me the Shoe Giants. Discard. I didn't know I still had that page.
Oh,
Go to Discard. I didn't know I still had that page. For today, it's on there. Share it there. We got one person watching, whoever you are.
howdy.
Howdy. Share it there. We got one person watching, whoever you are. You don't want to hear us, do you?
I don't need to hear you.
You don't?
No.
Yes, we are. Yeah, there you go. You don't want to hear me.
No.
All right. What's going on, peoples? I'm Al. This is Carmen. This is Better for Today. I said, what's happened now?
Nothing happened.
Well, Jesus, we got a new format that's showing the whole house. Where that dark line is right there.
That's where your those things come up.
No, but see how dark it is over here against that wall?
Al,
What?
it's the box where the chats come up.
Let me see.
I need you to get your eyes examined.
Let me see. Hold on. I hate it when she's right. Let us know you in the building. I hope you guys had a pretty good day. Last week we were down at the ministry celebrating Yom Kippur. For those of you who have no idea what that is, I would advise you to look it up. Briefly, it's Rosh Hashanah is the start of it. It's the Jewish New Year, right? Start of the Jewish New Year, and it's 10 days where God literally opens the door, opens the book, where you could go in and repent for everything you did, and He wipes the slate clean. If you get a chance, for the people who read the Bible, read the book of Leviticus, and you will really be thankful for what Christ did for you. Because the amount of sacrifices that they had to go through back in early times, we would have starved to death. we would have been looking around for stuff to sacrifice, because I mean, there was so many things that you had to give a sacrifice for. It's just crazy. And then the amount of festivals that took place. Praise God for Jesus, for Him coming and doing what He did for us. I want to give a shout out to the Morrison family, my girl Pam, Dennis, and the loss of their sister Tina. Tina was like one of the homies. She fought a good fight, man. You guys got our deepest condolences. Death is as much a part of life as life is. It doesn't make it any easier. Get it in your spirit to excuse people who don't know what to say. Some people mean well, they just don't know what to say. And it's almost like, I remember going to a funeral for Ronnie Covington, and the gentleman came up to me and said, "Hey, Al, let me get your number." I looked him right in his face and said, "You know good well you're not going to call me. And I know I'm not going to call you." I called it, what did I call it? Funeral something.
Rhetoric.
Funeral, it's funeral talk. Certain expressions people say, they really don't know what else to say. So, don't get upset with them. And I know, because I'm from experience, you don't want to be bothered.
Right.
I'm talking about from people that you love. You don't want to be bothered. And a lot of times we feel it's inappropriate to say certain things But how about giving yourself the benefit of the doubt every so often? You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't say something, it's not going to stop.
Right.
So
And you say that you don't want to, certain people don't want to hear something. There's some people who need people to be in their midst or talk that rhetoric. And it's just,
how would you say, like, if somebody said something to you that you really didn't want to hear, is there a proper way to say it at that particular moment at the funeral? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. People don't get cues lately. So I really, I don't know.
I've struggled with that. Like, what can you say to somebody who just won't shut up?
Pat him on the hand and say, we good. I don't need, yeah, I understand.
Nah, that's when it's good to have a brother like Clarence. That's when it's good to have a CB around.
And what CB do?
He gonna straighten it out.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, my deepest condolences to the Morrison family, man. Tina was one of the homies, man. And we declare peace over your entire family at this time. Because it's hard. Death is hard,
It
man.
is.
It's very hard, especially when it's somebody you really, really care about.
Yeah.
And then she has kids that people are gonna have to really look after. So
Yeah. Oh, she has little kids?
I can't remember their ages.
Okay.
So our last 3 episodes we've been talking about love. I think the first one was the types of love. The second one was the stages of love.
I think so.
And the third one was how I love you. No, the third one was I don't remember. I don't remember.
Love. So many people.
Let me turn this down. Hey, Jorge, I need you to call me, man. You are married. I see you watching. Let me know what's going on, man. I've been trying to get a hold of you guys for 3 weeks. Hit me up. You heard? All right. So this week's topic is unconditional love. Do I have it? Probably not. We trying something new, so I know I ain't got it. Can we do that?
What?
Are humans capable of unconditional love in relationships?
Yes. I would say yes.
I disagree. I said that because I could.
I know.
So he said, okay. Hey, Yaya, what's going on? How you doing down there? Good to see you. Good to see you. Like we see you. Glad you on. Unconditional love. So I have and I said I disagree because I just said it just to see your reaction. But there are a bunch of research viewpoints that I researched that are interesting.
Okay.
Quite interesting when you talk about unconditional love. So it says I can't remember where I got this information from, but I have it. What unconditional love? If somebody asks you what unconditional love means, what would be your definition?
Loving someone with no strings attached.
I can honestly say that I have seen you. My definition of unconditional love has been modeled through you.
Wow.
I have, because for you to love me, it had to be unconditional. What Yaya said.
Life's good, LOL. And I think it's possible only because I exist.
Okay.
That's what I'm
right,
talking about. That's right.
Yeah, I have literally learned love from you.
Oh, wow.
No strings attached.
Right.
Like, because I don't know how you did it. I'm grateful that you did.
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah. I'm glad that you felt that way
Mm.
because it saved my life.
Yeah.
Your love for me and the kids saved me from them streets.
Wow.
Always had a place to come home. You never fussed me out
Mm.
on outside. I know you probably packed my clothes 40 times.
I did.
I know you
Oh
did.
my God. Yes. Neat. I was neat too.
I know you did, because I would have packed my clothes. I just, in my reading, I've discovered that a lot of us are not raised off love.
Mm.
Even when there's love in the house, love is not what's taught. You pick it up.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like how you sat down and would talk to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
You taught them what love was about. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if your mom did that with you, but more than likely she did, because you did it with the kids. Where, like, if you go into another household, even though love is there, it's not the highlight.
Mm.
Education, getting a job, so all these things that we're pushing on our kids is literally teaching them how to survive.
Mm.
And so they get into a relationship and they mimic what they think is love
Mm-hmm.
until they find out it was good for my parents.
Right.
It was good for where I've seen it at.
Right.
It's not good for me.
No, my parents' love doesn't work for me.
It doesn't work for me.
Right, right.
But how long do they get intertwined in these crazy relationships before they find it out?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of us is trial and error out here. So I've never had a, let me change this. I cannot give you a definition of unconditional love because I've never experienced it until recently. Where, like you said, doing the right thing. Unconditional love for me is my wife's behavior does not put me in a position to not do what's supposed to be done. You understand what I'm saying? Love for me is not words. It's
Right,
action.
it's action.
It's 100% action.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I need to say I love you more, but it's important for me to prove to you that I love you.
And I prefer that.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have minimized love so much in these United States that saying I love you is easy. I love you. I love you. And it becomes routine.
Yeah.
You don't mean none of it.
It becomes rhetoric.
And that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what it is. And more than anything, love should be action.
Yeah.
It's you should feel somebody's love.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everything I did had conditions.
Wow.
Everything I did had conditions because I heard it ring.
No, you didn't.
Okay, just checking. Because I was, we were raised off survival and revenge.
Yeah.
If I do this, you got to do this for me. If I do that, and when you finally learn what love really is, love is something that does not require something from somebody else.
Right.
It's someone else's behavior is not a let me say the word right. Someone else's say it.
Prerequisite.
Someone else's behavior is not that
Right.
for love.
Right.
You busy? Oh,
No.
I see you busy. So this says unconditional love is love given without conditions, expectations, or limits. It's not dependent on someone's behavior,
Right.
acceptance, or appearance, or what they give back. It's often described as I love you no matter what you do. I accept you even if you hurt me or never change. This is often associated with divine or parental love, something pure, constant, and unearned. Love does not need to be earned.
Mm-mm.
You sleepy? Because I know I am. I didn't get my nap today.
No, you didn't.
So this says human capacity humans can display. Somebody wrote something. Somebody trying to work this thing.
I see.
D, what's going on, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. That's a funny comment,
It is a little funny.
isn't it? Humans can display forms of unconditional love. Okay, so in what relationships do you see unconditional love more evident than in others?
An animal to their
That is
owner.
correct. That is correct.
A mom to their child.
Kids to parents.
Mm-hmm.
Kids to parents is probably, well, we're gonna keep it human level. Kids to parents is the model. And when I did the research, it said because there's a blood connection there.
Yeah. They're looking at a part of you.
You look absolutely,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely, and it says something about deep partnerships. It said some couples or friends remain loyal even in extreme circumstances. I know this is true with friendships. You know, I don't know if I could say with me and Soul and Nick it was unconditional. What's up, Poochie? I can say it's unconditional.
What do you mean?
Well, when you look at the definition of what unconditional love is,
Okay.
I don't know if what we had was love. Maybe it was.
I would consider it a love.
I mean, we never said it to one another, but
No, but it was almost like that silence, that what you guys had, you could communicate without saying
without
words.
speaking,
Right. So
was that love? Was that?
y'all were connected.
It was a
In a way.
connection.
It was definitely
It was a bond.
connection. It was a bond that could not be broken.
And then never got broken.
Right. So
I
would
guess
say
it would be a
is
form
love.
of unconditional love.
Yeah.
Because, you know, had soul not passed, we would still be
Yeah,
connected.
that's true.
Past his addiction.
Definitely.
Past, so yeah, I guess you could say that.
Mhm.
Couples. Can you unconditionally love your mate after they've hurt you? I'm getting ahead. Let me.
Yes, it can be done if you want it to be done.
So I read something where it said, it's in the scriptures too. I can't remember what scripture it was, how God allows you to keep the memory, but he removes the hurt from it. That's where a lot of us stay for a long period of time. We don't never remove the hurt from the memory.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can remember incidences, but it doesn't. I don't reflect on the pain that it ain't.
That's pretty much what I'm saying.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I guess until you learn that, every time something similar to that happens, the hurt is going to be what you remember the most.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And that is a condition. That's not unconditional love. And let's keep reading, because it gets good. Yeah, we're not gonna be on long because I feel like she feels. So it talks about limits. How the people we love, we put limits on, and we'll actually show unconditional love to a stranger, more so to the people we love.
Wow.
Because they've never done nothing to us. They've never done nothing around us. We don't have a connection with these people, and the people that we do have a connection with, our memories prevent us from loving them unconditionally.
Okay, you're saying bad memories, meaning what they did for you, I mean, to you, or took from you,
Yes.
or,
we remember that more than most stuff. And it actually puts a condition on my love. As I was talking to you earlier about honesty and trust, and we're going to get into that. These two things play a major role. And now we're going to reiterate that we're talking, our podcast is for the rest of the year is about relationships. It's about marriages, partnerships. So when we're talking about that. We're not talking about nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
So these things I just mentioned, honesty, trust, and these things are huge in a relationship. And some of us don't even know why they're priorities. It's what we've been taught is important.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have unconditional love, those things don't come into play. Because I love you regardless.
Right.
Now, if you're abusive or there's something that you've done that I can't excuse, I need to remove myself
Mm-hmm.
because I'm now going to put a condition on our relationship. When that condition pops up, it can put a strain on the relationship. And a lot of us have those strains.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm just learning this thing. I'm just learning that regardless of what my wife does, I'm still struggling with the OnlyFans thing. But regardless of what my wife does,
Just cannot stop
I'm
yourself.
struggling with it.
You struggling all
I'm
right.
serious.
You really
I
struggling.
mean, you're enjoying it, so I can't say but so
I
much
don't know
about
what
it.
you're enjoying because there's nothing.
Anyway, I'm struggling with it. But I'm learning that it doesn't matter what you do, I still have a responsibility towards the covenant.
Yes.
A lot of people don't understand marriage is a covenant. It's not a contract. Yeah, it's not a contract. All right. It says we have boundaries, needs, and self-preservation instincts. Even the most selfless parent or partner can reach a breaking point if harm becomes extreme or ongoing. Often, what we call unconditional still carries implicit conditions like respect,
Mm-hmm.
safety, or mutual care. This doesn't make our love less real. It just means human love exists in a world where survival and well-being matter. Hold on, here we go. The closest we get, some psychologists suggest, what's called unconditional positive regard. I struggled with that when I read that. It's which means we accept and value a person at their core, even if we disapprove of their actions. It's not the same as tolerating them. It's about seeing their inherent worth regardless of behavior.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us can't do that.
Right. People can't see people past what they did. You smoke crack, you're always going to be a crackhead. You stole something from them, you're always going to be that thief.
Right, right. We can't see past that. But
Right.
this part here is good. It says the ideal versus the practice. It says God's love is seen as perfectly unconditional. Human love can strive toward that idea, but realistically, it's a practice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a daily choice to extend grace, forgiveness, and acceptance more than we naturally might.
Hmm.
It's a practice.
Yeah.
It's action. It's
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here. It's you have to practice this thing.
Yes.
Bottom line, humans can show extraordinarily selfless love, but complete, infinite, condition-free love is more of a spiritual or aspirational idea. What makes human love powerful is not its perfection, but the fact that we choose to give it, even when it costs us.
Mm-hmm.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So now we're gonna go to these two words. They talk about one of the biggest conditions in marriage is trust. As I asked you earlier, what I didn't ask you. So trust and honesty is not the same thing.
Right.
A lot of people don't understand that. But these are some of the things that they say contribute to the condition in marriage: reliability, honesty, trust. So those are the three that I got. Oh, they got another one down here: faithfulness, Support is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Support is really huge. So basically, what we're trying to get across is unconditional love is doable, but it's not a requirement from somebody that you're in a relation. There's no requirements from the person you're in a relationship with that should make you love them unconditionally. Unconditional love is not reciprocal.
Okay, so you're stating because I love you unconditionally doesn't mean that I should expect
That is
you
correct.
to love me
That is correct.
unconditionally. It's a good thought,
It's
but my love doesn't have conditions, right? So I'm gonna love you regardless.
so then it says trust is necessary. So in my reading, I
Mm-hmm.
discovered there are so many levels to trust.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Um, the thing I discovered the most is your definition of trust and mine is totally different,
Wow.
and we never sit and talk about it
Nobody, no, it's not
until
discussed.
something happens.
Yeah.
Now we learn what trust means to our partner.
Right.
Now we learn that we shouldn't have done that. Okay. So in case you guys have not noticed, we had a Zoom meeting straight from work and straight from the Zoom meeting. We here and we's tired, but we're gonna get through this. All right.
Honesty can hurt.
He said. Then it
The
says.
trust is necessary. Honestly can hurt.
I mean, I think he's saying honesty.
Honesty, yes.
So we're gonna unpack that.
Yeah. Honesty hurts, but it's necessary. And I have to trust. I have to trust that what you're giving,
Let's dive,
you're not trying to hurt me.
let's dive into that. What trust means in marriage: emotional safety, reliability, honesty. So let's go to the question I posed a minute ago. Is honesty and trust the same thing?
Okay.
All right. If somebody said to you, are they the same thing? What's the difference between the two?
Between honesty and
Mm.
trust.
Mm-hmm.
I can be honest and tell you some things. It's up to you to trust where it's coming from.
He said, honesty, like, do I look fat in this dress? And you say no.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
Right. It's funny, but we'll lie.
That's honesty, yeah.
What's,
But I have to trust you're gonna give me the right answer.
yeah. Are you looking for the right answer?
I'm
when
always
you-
looking for the right
Well,
answer.
let's just not talk about you. Let's just talk in general. Somebody asks you that,
Mm-hmm.
they're not looking for you to tell them the truth. To be honest with them.
Mm-hmm.
So it says emotional safety, knowing your partner won't use your weaknesses against you. Reliability,
Yeah.
believing your spouse will do what they say they'll do.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That's huge.
Honesty, being transparent about thoughts, actions, and feelings, even the uncomfortable ones.
Yeah.
Is trust and honesty the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Honesty is telling the truth.
Honesty is telling the truth.
What's trust?
Trust is something that's built between two people. That's I mean, I don't trust everybody. I have to gain, I have to build a relationship to see what your integrity is like before
That's
I can
good.
just say, I
That's
trust
good.
that person. You know, that person, you watch them, and every time you turn around, they cutting corners and doing things. I'm gonna trust you to do my books, but I'm watching you with your own life.
Then it said trust is deeper. That is correct.
Yeah.
So it says, ooh, excuse me. Why this thing keeps going back to the beginning? I got to learn that. And I struggle with this definition. It said, it says honesty is telling the truth, being open, transparent, and genuine. Trust is confidence or belief that someone is being honest and has your best interest or heart.
Mm-hmm.
And as you said a minute ago, it's about your faith in that person's integrity.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Sounds like the same thing to me.
No.
This is when you consistently tell the truth, your spouse learns they can trust you.
If your spouse
Right.
is consistently telling you the truth, yes, I would tend to trust a person who tells me the truth.
Says honesty is the seed, trust is the tree that grows from it.
Oh, okay. Honesty is the seed,
Honesty is the seed,
and
trust is the tree
the
that grows from
byproduct
it,
of
the honesty.
of honesty. I like that.
Says trust is hard to rebuild once it's broken because trust isn't just about what someone does, it's about how they made you feel.
Mm.
So that's the difference for me right there.
Mm-hmm.
I say this to people who listen,
Mm-hmm.
but for those of us who do not believe in God, God bless you. But there's something that you have to believe in
That's bigger
a
than
little
you.
bit bigger than your spouse.
Yeah, bigger than you. There's something that that is bigger than you.
It's got to be.
That's
Because
really in control.
humans will fail you.
Every time.
That will really show how unconditionally you love them when they fail you.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, the hurt condition decreases the love.
Mm.
You know, some people want to get back.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that want to get back.
Yeah.
A lot of people who, and I can't understand this, so maybe you can help me. But there's a person who goes, cheats in the marriage, and the person forgives them, but holds that thing over their head for the rest of their life. And you spend a good majority of your life trying to make up for something that you were supposed to be forgiven about.
Yeah, well, evidently they don't have a relationship with a higher power. They don't have a relationship because just how we're forgiven of our sins when we've accepted Christ as our Lord and Savior. We have to take, and how dare you? If you're going to take the steps, so why did you forgive and continue to be in a relationship?
That's right. There you go.
To torture somebody?
That's it. But are you aware that you're doing it?
Somebody needs to make you aware, because that's just...
Because as I explained to you before, I can't do it. I can forgive you, but I can't be in a relationship with you.
Right.
Because there's no way I'm going to turn into a detective because of my insecurities that developed.
Dennis said it depends on who cheated. Really,
Dennis is crazy. I'm not going to turn into a detective. You could be a second late, and a person cannot tell me that they're not going, where the heck is he at? Where is she at? Because of what's happened.
Oh, and the cheating is... Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm not, go. Your clothes didn't just go. See, your clothes just don't fall off you like that. But for those who have been able to forgive their spouses, and God bless you. But that's a form of unconditional love.
That is a form of unconditional love, but you can't you can't forgive and then hold it over their head. That's torture for yourself and the individual, and that's just selfish.
right? It says when trust is broken, it hold on, let me say this correctly. Trust is hard to rebuild once it's broken because trust isn't just about what someone does, it's about how someone feels. Once that feeling of safety and confidence is damaged, it takes time, consistency, and grace to restore it. Even after forgiveness, memories of hurt can resurface. The person may forgive mentally, but still struggle emotionally.
Hmm.
Healing requires empathy from the one who caused the hurt and vulnerability from the one who has been hurt. So you can't expect, I don't know if you can you do that? Say you forgive me. Is there a time frame on how long I'm to sit there and
Well, I mean, I don't say that you can say a time frame per se, but it's a hell of a lot different than grief, losing somebody. If
they
you get what
lost?
I'm saying,
Hmm.
I think that I think that if we have a conversation and we came to a median wherein we're going to reconcile and we're going to stay in this, holding it and keep bringing it up every time we getting ready to have a colorful fellowship.
Hmm.
Oh, that's not fair to the initial agreement of being back. When you make that resolution that you guys are going to continue the relationship, in that you should discuss that this is not going to be brought up.
Right, right.
This isn't going to be held over my head because I'm not no longer that person, nor am I going to behave in that manner anymore.
So how do you handle that? Let's just say y'all had that discussion and it pops up. They hold that thing over your head.
Well, just how they got to have a deal breaker.
Yeah, I'm just, we're not doing that. Once again, we're talking about unconditional love. How unconditional love is really hard for us as humans because we're brought up conditionally. It's just we're just brought up conditionally, and it takes a lot of practice to unconditionally love somebody. There is
Oh,
nothing
I
that's
see what he's saying.
who
Okay.
Dennis?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's nothing that's required from that other person for you to unconditionally love them.
Mm,
If you looking for something back, it's not unconditional.
correct. Correct. But what he's saying, he says sexes cheat differently. Men cheat just for sex. Ladies, it's emotional.
Hmm.
Um, I could agree with that to a degree, but I think in some instances, men get emotionally attached also.
This new generation,
Ah,
I, I can't call it.
yeah,
This new generation of people, the women are acting like men.
yeah, they're outmenning the
Yeah,
men.
the women are acting like men, and that's why it's so hard for them to get into relationships because we don't need you to be like us.
No, no, no.
We need you to be feminine, and I believe that we should shoulder some of the responsibility of how things
I
are.
was gonna
But
say,
society as a whole, the way that they've pushed, I'm gonna say African Americans, it has taken away a lot from the essence of what a man should be.
okay, yeah. Well, I could say
Tennis saying
that
he can love more than one. You can love more than one woman. You
how? I
you
mean,
can unconditionally love a variety of people.
oh, okay, yeah, but I'm saying define.
Like I can love you and love somebody else over here as well.
Okay,
It's
but
love
love
is
them.
not inclusive.
Okay,
I'm not saying that's something that someone should do, but it's not inclusive. People say, well, how can you love somebody here and love somebody over here? It's simple.
Love in what factor? And what definition of love?
Unconditional love, really, I believe women can too. What Lois is talking about. You don't get 8.1 billion people on the planet with mahogany. Lois replied to Dennis, we can love more than one woman. Really, I believe women. Absolutely. Both of y'all are right. Women can love more than one man, and man can love more than one woman.
Okay.
It takes practice to stay with your wife. You
I'm trying
can't.
to understand.
Okay.
This.
When I say love is not inclusive, that does not mean like people. Let me say this correctly.
Mhm.
To me, there's no such thing as giving somebody. Let me answer this.
What?
Smash. Hold on. I gotta ask this text. It's important. Then it says view. That's good. I don't know what I said, but okay. When I say love is not inclusive,
Okay.
meaning there's no such thing as giving somebody all of your love. When you unconditionally love, you unconditionally loving that person for who they are. You can unconditionally love somebody else for who they are. You have that much love in your body.
Mm.
I'm not saying it's right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's something that you should do based off how we believe.
I was gonna say because we love everybody. Now, I don't like everybody, but I'm told that I'm supposed to love everybody.
Communication is a must. I believe that we have the potential or the capability to love multiple people.
But love in what capacity?
Well, that's something that you got to figure out.
Okay.
Is it worth me going over there?
But is that love or is that lust?
I don't know. I've never done it, so I can't tell you what it is. But I strongly believe from my reading and watching people, you can unconditionally love a variety of people in a sexual way,
Well,
in
no,
a
I don't
mental
think
way.
that that's unconditional because it's a condition. If you're already in a committed relationship, why
Okay.
would you? Why, if you're in a committed relationship, why would you go over?
I'm not, that's not what I'm saying.
Why would you?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that person has the capability to unconditionally love another person.
It's not unconditional.
It is unconditional, Combs,
How?
because this is a totally different person.
Okay, but you're in a committed
You,
relationship.
you're reading this wrong. I'm not
Oh,
saying that
okay.
you should do it.
No, I'm not saying what you should or shouldn't do.
My unconditional love from you requires nothing from you, just like over there. It's not inclusive. I'm not looking for something. What's up, Chubbs? I'm not looking for something from you to unconditionally love you.
Okay. Somebody's looking for something.
I don't know. I'm just speaking from a psychological standpoint.
Okay.
Your my relationship with you requires nothing from you for me to unconditionally love you. How come I can't do that over there? I'm not saying it's right, but what restrictions are there that I can't do it over there?
Because I'm going to cut your feet off.
Well, then how can I say this?
Say it.
Whoever unconditionally loves you need to stay where they at. No, I want you to hear me clearly. Like, there's no requirement from the other person for somebody to unconditionally love them.
That's why I'm asking, what capacity are you talking about? Because love is just not a one definition word.
This is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Right.
I can't explain that in regards to why someone would
Because
do that.
I was going to say, because if that's the case, yeah, I love lots of people.
Hey, Miss Shirley.
I love lots of people.
I think you're losing what I'm trying to get at.
But and I could say that I unconditionally love lots of people. But we're talking about love, not in love.
So Dennis has something here that says only men love unconditionally. I don't agree with that, but I think it goes both ways. I think women's unconditional love is tied more to a commitment, where men's is tied to a person.
Ah.
That makes sense?
Yeah, because when we commit to you,
I love you for who you are and not for what we're in. Women, I love you for what we're in and for who you are. Your devotion to me makes my love unconditional. Men, on the other hand, it's for who you are. You don't have to do nothing for me. Is that making sense? No, it's not making sense. Somebody says, I'm Keisha Jones Bailey's aunt. See, what's up, Miss Shelley? We know who you are.
is that the glasses lady?
Yeah. And it says, if you love everyone, tell everyone on the live you love me right now. This dude's a
I
fool.
love you, Dennis. I
She says she
do.
love you, D.
I love you.
You got what you wanted. She don't never say hi to me. She always say, tell your wife I said hi.
Who?
Keisha's aunt? Is that Keisha's aunt or Keisha's cousin?
Oh.
Tell your wife I said hi. I'm telling her you said hi.
Hi.
But that's what I'm trying to. I don't know if it's making sense to you because you're looking at it from a commitment standpoint.
Right.
Men don't look at it from that standpoint.
Okay.
Like, oh, that's Chelsea. It doesn't take much for a man to walk away because their love is for the person, not for the situation. Women's love is for the situation, for what situation got created with this person. So the unconditional love is not just for the person, it's for the situation that got created with the person. I don't think men attach like that until they learn what that love is. And a lot of us don't know it. Hold on. The therapist is here.
What's she say?
She says, oh, that's not it.
Where'd it go?
It's right there. But with some men, they love unconditionally because it's sometimes a thing they were never taught. Hold on, let me read that, Chubbs. With some men, they love unconditionally because it's sometimes a thing they were never taught. I'm reading that wrong. Then it says, nah, it's tough for men to walk away. Not the dudes I know, D. Now, let me change that. They may walk away physically, but they may still be there emotionally.
Or it's hard for them to walk away because they ain't got nowhere else to go.
Why you gotta bring that up? You trying to say that's why I'm here? Why you out me like that?
I outed you. What the heck?
Mima. Said I ain't got nowhere to go, Mima.
That's not what I said.
That's what I heard.
That's what
But I'm trying to get you to understand the unconditional aspect of how we think. You understand what I'm saying? And I could be 100% wrong. But I'm gonna talk about me. My unconditional love has nothing to do with the situation, has nothing to do with you as my wife. It has to do with the commitment I made to God, number one. And number two, what I'm supposed to be doing as a husband. That's my unconditional love. Now, when you want to talk about liking, to me, like is reciprocal. I'm looking for something in return when I put my emotions on the line. Unconditional love has very little to do with your emotions. It has a lot to do with your behavior.
right.
Because I don't like something does not exclude you from unconditional love. Who's that? So you're not interested in the drink, the Smith? Oh, that's not me.
Uh-uh.
What did Miss Shelley say? Oops, nowhere else to go. I don't get that.
Because I said, Dennis mentioned it's hard for men to walk away. And I said, yeah, because they don't have
Oh,
nowhere
you
to
know, oh,
go.
she's laughing.
So she said, oops, nowhere to go, nowhere else to go.
But I don't think that's a condition.
What?
I'm staying in this because I ain't got nowhere to go.
That's his
That's a
condition.
condition.
It's a condition, yeah.
So, you know, the reason I looked this up and I was struggling with it because it tells us in the word to be Christ-like. And
Mhm.
Christ exhibited unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? One of the things last night, Pastor Ray, if y'all get a chance, go to rccva.church and click on last night's uh, broadcast. The title is Led by Love. Very, very good broadcast. It was amazing that he talked about that last night because we were talking about this today. And I talked about
Mhm.
that. But one of the things that I'm learning is I have to continuously, Carmen said that to you. Oh, I got it, Michelle. I have to practice unconditional love.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not a carryover thing.
When you say
I can't
cardio,
carry today's unconditional love over to tomorrow.
right? Okay.
It's not going to work.
Hmm.
There's new grace tomorrow. My
Mhm.
love needs to be new
Hmm.
because if it's not, and I'm carrying something over, I'm also going to carry some bad stuff. Now,
Mhm.
it's easier said. Did Christ have a wife? He didn't get married on purpose, Dennis. He was on he was
What is
he was on assignment. He didn't get married on purpose.
he didn't get married on
Oh no, he
purpose,
couldn't.
really?
Nah, he had things to do. There ain't no way he could have got
He
married.
couldn't have dealt with any of
Oh
this.
no way.
Oh
There's
no.
no way. Why you up there on that cross?
Why are we walking this way?
Why are you feeding all the people? We ain't got no food in the house.
We asked too many questions.
I mean, 3 pieces of 3 loaves. We need more than that. We got a shot for the month. You laughing? That's my opinion. That's strongly my opinion. She would have interfered with his assignment.
She definitely, yeah,
So
because it would have been the pull to honor your wife, but honoring what
absolutely,
my assignment
my
is.
assignment is to come
Yeah,
here and do X, Y,
yeah,
Z.
right.
But yeah, back to what we're talking about. Unconditional love. As humans, can we do it? So I read this article about why it's so easy for animals to unconditionally love a human.
How can they love? How can the animal love us?
No, why it's so easy for an animal to unconditionally love a human, and vice versa. Some people love their animals more than they love their family.
Oh, I know quite a few people who take care of their animals better than they do humans.
They were created to do that.
Who was
The
created
animals. That was their job to love
to love?
unconditionally.
Wow.
When you go back, and I'm not going to get too deep in scripture, go back and read what we were created for. It blew me away in the book of Genesis that nowhere did he say for Adam to love Eve. Later on, it says we need to love our wives like Christ loved the church.
Right.
But what happened in the garden that was unconditional? I don't even think unconditional love was something that should have been talked about because they were spirits.
Mm.
What am I getting at? Through the course of time, it's become increasingly hard to unconditionally love somebody because everything we do has conditions.
Mm.
Everything we do has conditions. You get into a relationship with somebody and they do something contrary to how you've been raised. Instead of having a nice conversation about it,
Mm-hmm.
we get upset over something that we think an animal doesn't have a reason to distrust you. I agree. And we get upset We never let the party know that we upset until something else happens. So now
Okay.
you compound, and now all of a sudden you got this database of wrongs. What does it say in 1 Corinthians 13? Love does not keep score.
Mm.
There's so many things that we're not doing
Mm-hmm.
that we profess to say that we are doing, but your behavior shows 100% that you're not doing it. But you breathing, you got time.
Yeah.
Can you unconditionally love somebody? Absolutely.
Yes.
But you can't allow their behavior to become a distraction.
Wow. That's good.
I can't,
Right.
because as soon as you do something wrong, you keeping a hidden journal.
Yeah.
It's it's humanism 101. We keep a journal of wrongs and very few writings of rights.
You're right.
How about keeping a journal?
And if you don't
right?
physically write it, you got it in that database in your head that even something similar you'll see or hear something similar to that wrong and a flare go up.
It's I don't want to say it's how we're trained, it's how we're molded. You know, we have not been taught to applaud greatness. I remember telling somebody this. I gave them a listed, I don't think I'm saying the right word, but a breakdown of LeBron James. LeBron James came into the league, straight to the NBA finals, and then slowly it dissipated. Because we got introduced to greatness out the door, that was our standard. What is our standard? Whatever our standard is how we gauge people. I mean, it's until you you go to therapy and you realize, man, I'm screwed up. Let me change some things. But my changing things, I had to understand, does not require something else to change.
Right.
Once again, we back to unconditional love. My unconditional love requires nothing from you. I can't look for something from you, because when I do,
I actually posted a video today. This guy. His last name is Sheedy.
his last
I
name is
did
what?
not curse. Sheedy. I think I'm saying it right. But he talked about people saying, you have to love people the way they want to be loved. You'll never love anybody the way they want to be loved, because they don't even know how they want to be loved. They don't love themselves. Love is an inside job. You got to love yourself first. So no matter what someone else does for you, whether it's done the way you want, you're going to love it because that person did it.
Can you honestly tell somebody how to love you? Can you be that vulnerable enough to literally tell somebody how to love you? And particularly when they're doing something that's not how you want them to do it for you, without you feeling, I'm gonna be offensive, I'm gonna hurt their feelings.
I don't want to hurt their
Then
feelings.
you're not unconditionally loving.
And I'm actually doing a disservice.
You are.
Yeah.
You are.
Especially if they ask.
I mean, you should be able to openly communicate with that person. Because I ask you all the time, hey, is this right? Is that is this? It's me satisfying what it is that love means to you doesn't require me to feel any way. That's the problem.
Right.
We think we're supposed to get something out of it.
We're always looking for something out of it. Yeah, that we have to get something out of it. Yeah.
How is that possible?
Yeah.
Everything does not come with a benefit for you.
Right.
It's not possible. But it's how we're molded. Tick for tack. You kill my dog, I kill your cat. That was the saying. We're trained on reciprocity.
I got you.
I mean, it's like embedded in us to the point where we won't say we do something and what we thought was going to happen didn't happen. We won't do it no more. And we really think we're hurting the other person.
Ugh.
They don't even know why you're not doing it.
No.
So guess what? They go get somebody else. And you mad. How about saying something?
Yeah.
If you really want the results that you're looking for, how about saying something? And how about saying it when you're not angry?
That's that takes a lot of maturity.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. And I'm thankful that I'm getting there. I can
Yeah.
literally talk about what's going on without being mad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't get mad in the middle of the conversation. I take breaths. I calm myself down because all I'm fighting is the old me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fighting what's in front of me.
Right.
I'm not fighting what's going on.
Right.
I'm fighting past behaviors.
Right.
And we don't even take time to write anything down that gets us upset.
Mm.
We try to let me say correct. Let's say correct. It pops up, and 9 times out of 10, our version of what happened
Mm-hmm.
is not right. It's wrong.
Yeah.
But you can't convince that person that what they talking about ain't right.
Mm.
Unconditional love, family, it is not a requirement of anybody that you claim to love for them to do anything for you.
Right.
It is a practice.
Yeah.
It is a practice. It is a practice. It is a practice. All right. It is 8:01. We said we're going to be on for an hour. I hope this helped somebody. If it didn't, it helped me. Then it says you have to take a step back from your emotions and communicate in a absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the things about unconditional love, it does not have anything to do with your emotions.
Right. Right.
It is something that you do.
Yeah. And if I
Period.
choose to love you unconditionally, then that comes with some acceptance of the person and where they are.
It comes with 100% acceptance of who
Yeah.
that person is.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You're not. Some people think they can love them to change.
Oh,
You can't.
it's a myth.
But love can extract
Oh, you can
the hell
love
out of them.
the hell out of people. Yes, you can. Yes, you
It
can.
says love conquers all.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a practice, family. It's something that doesn't, once again, require anything from the person you loving. If you, great show, I have to get up at 6 to catch. If you are looking for something from somebody, that's not unconditional love. And you need to say something
Yes.
before you do it.
Yes.
Hey, you know the way I was raised when this happened, XYZ.
Mhm.
And some people think, oh, that's petty. Yeah, but being sitting over there pissed off
But
over something you didn't express.
how could you call it petty when your partner expressed something to you? How they felt. How I can't downplay anything that you share with me because you took the time to share it with me.
But you said something a minute ago that plays a major role, maturity.
Yeah.
I have to be mature enough to receive what you're saying, even if it hurts a little bit. Because
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to express myself.
Definitely.
But how many people can't take it like that?
Yeah.
Who you talk? Hey, calm down. Sit your emotions over there on the couch,
Mm-hmm.
and let's have an adult conversation where our emotions don't become a factor.
Yeah.
Now, people can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once again, and I think that comes from them thinking they're always supposed to get something out of something.
Yeah.
That's not, well, it is life. That's how people live it.
Right.
But man, to be able to live with somebody and they're not afraid to express themselves is huge. Says, I at least look for a kiss when I do something for my wife. I don't think that's much. That's your relationship, D.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to those things you express to one
And she
another.
probably understands that.
Right, right.
When you understand what your partner needs, I
Mhm.
think it's your responsibility to give it to
Yeah,
them.
I shared that story too. Remember I told you about this couple. She said how she was raised in an immigrant family
Mm-hmm.
and how it was just part of their how they
Oh, I
operated.
remember you telling me
Right,
about
but
that.
the husband he grew up with the reward system.
Right.
So she didn't get it at first, but she saw it, recognized it, they talked about it, and she realized to meet him, she had to go outside of what her norm is
Mm-hmm.
and reach him. And once she conformed and did it for him, oh my God, the sky's the limit for them.
Mm-hmm.
What you see?
I'm trying to
Oh,
see why. Oh Lord.
I don't know what you did.
Well, let me get back. I don't know what I did. There we go. I want to make a comment, but I don't know if this keyboard. There it goes. This was said last night that I thought was amazing. It says, "Love is the greatest of the graces." I thought that was phenomenal when Pastor Ray said that. It, I mean, if y'all get a chance, if you have a Bible, and when you do find it, because it's probably somewhere with a amount of dust on it, go
Nice.
just read 1 Corinthians 13. It's what the focus of our podcast is about for the next couple of months. Love.
Yeah.
How can I get myself in a posture to love without expecting anything?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Right.
And if I can't, is that something I need to express to my partner? I don't think I can do that right now. Well, when the hell can you? Y'all have a good evening, man. Better for today.
And Dennis, I have to say, I actually miss you. It's good seeing you
It's love, D.
and praying that you're doing well out there.
He's doing well. Well, you probably don't see his pictures on Facebook.
No, I don't.
Yeah, he puts up some very nice pictures of where him and his wife go.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you guys are doing well and enjoying each other, enjoying your area.
Was that your benediction?
No, it wasn't
Oh.
a benediction.
Anyway, this has been better for today. Our topic was unconditional love. Prayerfully, you got something from this broadcast. If not, go back and rewatch it. But if you're in a relationship, there's some things that you need to know about yourself so that you can be a better partner. All right? He said he's looking for a flight right now. God bless you guys, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yes.
Peace out.